Oh, I don't know if I have audio or not. Ronnie, can you type in whether I do have audio or not? I'm trying out OBS. I used to use OBS once upon a time, but StreamYard's so much simpler. But if I have audio, that's even great. My mic is on. Okay, good. So I have audio. Fantastic. So let me just see what the YouTube side of this looks like. Okay, it's got Nomadic Vanman in the background and my my video in the foreground. Okay. So the problems used to be with OBS. This is Streamlabs OBS, but it used to be that if you wanted someone to come on as a panel, very, very hard to do. StreamYard is you just send the link out. Anybody clicking on it can go into the basement. They just pop into the basement. You click on them. You can put them on the panel. OBS, you could make a window where that person would go. Then you had to get their live camera. And you both had to either use Skype or some other method to get the video on there. Oh, okay. So don't click on that. That's a what do you call it? Hang on. Maybe I can edit this right away. Give me a moment. A troll thing there. Okay, subscribers. You need to be subscribed for 5 minutes at least to get on. Let me change that there. Okay, let's see what we go from there. Anyway, trolls. I don't know why they bother. Nomadic Vanman turned on subscriber mode. Okay, cool. So you must be subscribed for 5 minutes. So if you want to make a derogatory remark or if you want to troll, you must subscribe. Be subscribed for 5 minutes, and then you can comment. And then you can unsubscribe again right away if you like. turns them off right away. I mean, even if they're a bot, they don't know what's going on really, unless they want information on what happened when they went to that one site. But please, give me a break. They don't even understand what they do for you. They gave you a click. They're making money for you. So how do I tell? I don't know, Ronnie, can you tell how many people are... Okay, it says I have two viewers here. I don't know, I suppose that's right. 2 viewers, 2 people watching. Or no, it says 1. Maybe I'm one of them. And you're the other one. So anyway, my idea is, I don't have my chat box. Let me put the chat box up and see if it comes on. Yeah, it puts a square there, but doesn't put any text in it. Oh well. And I don't quite know how to fix that. Alerts. And what else did we put on here? Image. Guest. That's where the guest would go. Well, you probably can't see that, but that's where the guest would go if I wanted a guest on. Chat box is on. Alert box doesn't have to be on. Danny says he's lurking. Thank you, Mr. Staten. What I'm doing today is I'm using Streamlabs OBS. I'm not using. Let me get that big as I possibly can. Well, I gave you a thumbs up. It looks like there was somebody else here speaking. Oh, there was a troll that popped in a minute ago. Ronnie Braun is in the house. He's usually the first guy every time I come on. He must have my name in his notification window. Anytime I come online, he's right there. And Danny Staten and the Danny Clan group, they're always usually one of the first ones to, one of yours, Dan, there is one of the first ones to comment. I don't know if you've guys got a contest going there or what. I gave you a thumbs up. It looks like there was somebody else here speaking. Oh, Ronnie says that. Oh, okay. Danny Staten is, looks like he is in the house here too. I hope it looks okay. Let me just see, what else can I do here? I have Nomadic Vanman in the background. I don't know if I like the text over top the Vanman there. I'm going to have to make a box with the background so the text shows up a little better there. What else? I can have a starting soon screen. So when I alert box, chat box, turn the chat box off. So before the stream comes on, I can have this starting soon screen coming on there. When I'm quitting, I can have this ending soon screen. Oh, you guys can't even probably see that. Oh, there we go. Starting soon. Yeah. It takes, I forgot about the delay. It takes 6 seconds for the delay to go across. And then the ending soon screen. What else have I got? You're walking your dog. Is that a dog man? I have a Be Right Back screen. That can be on there. Now it takes 6 seconds for that to come across. I don't know how soon you can see that, but let's wait on that. Okay, be right back screen. Then I have, what's this? Intermission screen. Oh, it's a big live screen. What else can I have on there? Oh, there is a chat box and an alert box. Where are they? Okay, this can't be right. Webcam. Game capture. Okay. Lots of experimenting again. End stream. Okay, it doesn't tell me how good if my stream is working. Okay, that's a good question. You just made a good thing there. Let me just see if Stream Elements is working in this program. We'll put up Ronnie to start with. Let's see if that one works. Oh, maybe Stream Elements is not working. Okay, I'll have to figure out how to get Stream Elements to work. Oh, no, what happened there? I guess it must have. Let's try Danny. I don't know if I've got it put in as Dan or Danny. I'll have to check that out. Well, I can't really tell if those are two different. Okay, you guys mustn't have your names in the in your URL. It's just like all jumbled up letters, but it must be the right ones. So we'll just take that for granted. Right on. Cool, that works. Let me go to the YouTube side and see how that's looking. Okay, we currently have conflicting numbers here. It says there's currently 2 viewers. It's either Danny and Ronnie. And down farther, it said 1 a minute ago. Now it says 2 again now. Again, anyways. Anyway, I don't know why I bother even looking at those statistic things. I don't know if they're real or not. So, okay, I don't know. I don't think I'm looking at it even on the real YouTube side. Duh. It worked. Went to your channel. Okay, cool. There we go. Oh yeah, I think the link might work, but I mean, Danny, you must know that when you get over over 100 subscribers, you can change your URL of your channel to your name. I don't think I have mine changed either. For some reason, I thought I put it in there, but so you can put your actual name in there, like Danny Staten. So your URL would be www.youtube.com/c/Danny Staten, and then that's your link for your. I was on. Okay, what does Ronnie say? The link to Danny's channel worked fine, and you subscribed. Right on. Right on. Thanks for checking each other out there. I was on the stream earlier. It said 5 people there, but there was 50 in the chat. On my stream? No, no way. I barely ever hit double digits I barely make it to 10. in my live streams. I'm not one of your popular YouTubers. Now, if I were to hang around with PewDiePie or something, I could get right up there. But that's neither here nor there. I'm just popping up actually right now just to test. To test this Streamlab OBS. I would like to find out what's going on with my stream here. It says mini feed. I would like to know if my frame rates are good or bad, or I'd like to know what's going on. Okay, you just learned how to post a link on Saturday, and how to do the community thing also. Oh, cool. Good for you. We can always learn something. Sometimes I sound like I know everything. And I've been doing that since I was preteen. Don't all preteens and young early teens, don't they all say they know everything? Like they know it all? The stream earlier was Long Island Bigfoot. Okay. I did see you on some other streams. You were a guest I think they're about Bigfoot streams somewhere. So I did see you on there. A few other live streams. I don't even know if I actually said hi or anything, but anyway, I just popped in. Armchair Wanderer. Hey, look who's in the house today. Looks okay at that end. Oh, beautiful. The screen that I'm trying to use OBS, Streamlabs OBS, so I don't even know. I have an audio little thing at the bottom here clicking, so this is all brand new to me, so how I'm coming across. I always liked OBS to begin with, since I started live streaming, but OBS uses your computer resources to do everything, whereas StreamYards doesn't use any computer resources. It's all done online. So that's why it's so popular. And the free version gives you enough stuff to work with that you can live stream all month long and not have to worry about, if you're cheap like me, having to pay anything. So OBS is also free, and you can do a paid version too, but you get to do so much more with the free version than you would with the paid version of StreamYard. All you got to do is learn how to use it properly, but there are drawbacks to everything. OBS used to have a problem with when you wanted to have guests on panel. It was very, very, very hard to do. If you knew what you were doing, you could do it quickly. But the person that was coming on the panel either had to, in order to get their video link, they either had to go through Skype or some other way to get it on there. Well, now OBS has put out a new program called OBS Ninja, and that works just like StreamYards. You send a link to someone, they click on it, they pick their camera, their video, their audio, and then they say start. It puts them in the basement on OBS on my end. I can add that link, and poof, they're on the screen. It's very, very, very simple. So technology hates me. I was on the warehouse experience last night for 3 hours. Holy smokes. Yeah, sometimes me and technology don't get along too well. Well, it all depends on what we're talking about. if you want to discuss other media platforms, now that doesn't work for me. I don't know how to use Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all those. I do have an account on all those because my main one is YouTube. Hello, Fairy Dust. Renee, how are you doing? Thank you for popping in, my friend, my dear friend. Nice to see you again. Because my main media is YouTube, the minute I upload a video, a little bar pops up across the bottom with a whole bunch of other media on there, and it says, where would you like to post this link to? Hey, Megan, Going Green Mom. Did I miss a few days? No, you didn't miss anything. I went through all your videos again. I don't know if I can offer you 2 clicks, or does it understand that I've seen your video, watched your videos, but I went through the playlists again for you. So I hope I'm giving you like an hour here or there. I mean, I know it's only one person there, Megan, but I'm helping you out the best I can for hours. Oh, loves you. What time is it here? So, what time have you got there, loves you? 5 o'clock? 5 o'clock in the... No, it wouldn't be in the afternoon because it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon for me. Renee, oh, what was I talking about? I know there are other ones as opposed to StreamYards. There's a few of them that are exactly like StreamYards. And I know they give you all the free stuff, but they all have their little bit flaws here and there. So you can't get everything perfect unless you pay through the nose. Then you can get what you want. Yeah, Megan, I think it will understand that I'm clicking on one of your videos twice or something, and only credit you with 1 click. I mean, if their algorithm is the way it is, you can guarantee that they're probably doing that. They don't want, because I could just keep clicking on you all day long, like in and out, in and out, in and out, and you could have clicks. So that wouldn't work. 6:25 in the morning there, huh? Wow, look at that, 6:25. Just getting up. We're not even gone to bed yet, and you're getting up tomorrow already. It's tomorrow. So there is going to be a tomorrow, at least. The world is going to turn and I'll get there. Armchair Wanderer is in the house. You know, I feel so bad. I seen you pop in lots of times, and I still don't even know your name. I mean, unless you like to be called Armchair Wanderer. Oh, I wrote down Armchair Wanderer, but I didn't write a name down. Oh, okay. Where's a pen? Some people don't like to give their name. I know. I understand. Loves you. Yeah, you're in the future. I know that it only counts multiples on that because I watch some videos with low view counts from music channels, and they do show up. Oh, okay. Wow. Greetings from the past. Yeah, greetings from we're in the past here, so you're speaking to people from the past, and we're speaking to Loves You, who is in the future. You did not feel any hangover. Now, were you drinking? Oh, let me look up. Did Armchair Wanderer type in a name? You are safe. How come I wouldn't know that? I have a brother from the same mother. Whose name is Bruce. Bruce, Armchair Wanderer. I wrote that down. I should have you in my my computer database anyways. Okay, wait a second now. I'm missing out and I can't pop these on the window because they're already up there. Thanks, Bruce, for the information. Love you, brother. Diesel's expensive here. Anything new in Canada? Well, diesel, I don't know what you're from the US, right? And your liters are smaller than Canadian liters. So your gallon is smaller than our gallon. But our liter here for diesel costs $1.80 something. So let's say $1.85. So $1.85 per liter. So ours liter are bigger than your liters. So whatever a gallon is there, I think $4 or $5 a gallon there. Well, that's pretty cheap. For us here, for a gallon of our diesel would be $4, $5, $6, $7, somewhere in there. Well, that's a good thing. No hangover. By the way, did you ever see the movie Hangover? Yeah, wasn't there a couple of movies Hangover, like a sequel, like Hangover 1, Hangover 2? I think there was 2, if I'm not mistaken. No, Brene, no, watch that. What's the movie about? Very funny comedy movie. Well, if she asked the question, I'm giving the answer. I don't know if that's the movie she's talking about. But anyway, comedy movie. Yeah, I woke up with a hangover. But it was all about what happened the night before. Oh, Armchair Wanderer. Fellow Canadian? Edmontonian? Gas in Edmonton is only $1.43? That is pretty good. Gas here, the highest I've seen in Vancouver, Burnaby area, $1.80.9. Now, next month it should be going up to about $1.85, $1.87.9. So that's what it is here right now. Now, Vancouver itself, usually when I speak about Vancouver, I usually talk about the whole Vancouver, like Burnaby, Surrey, Delta, all those places. Like if I just say it's in Vancouver, they're a specific. It all depends on how far out you want to go. But Vancouver proper, like right downtown Vancouver, there's places there where at night they reduce the price of their gas by 10 cents or something or whatever. So we used to always park for the night somewhere in Vancouver on the street sides. And then at about 10 o'clock or so after that, they would lower the price of gas. Then we'd drive over and get some fuel up if we needed fuel, when it was cheaper. 10 cents cheaper is a lot. So right now I'm paying $1.78.9 for, that's a Canadian money and, Canadian liters or prices. So, and that's not even high yet. I've talked to some people from over the pond there, not necessarily UK, somewhere was $2.45. So it's another dollar more than you're paying there, Bruce. Yeah, and I'm from Medicine Hat, and it's, I think, even a little bit lower than that. It's a little bit lower than $1.30, $1.37. I forget, but it could be $1.29 or $1.30, $1.35. But it's, Medicine Hat is usually one of the cheaper. In some places in Calgary is probably one of the cheaper places. But still, um, yeah, won't go backwards, I don't think. They always put it down just so that in several months from now they'll go, whoop, way more than what it was. $3.39 a gallon. $3.39 a gallon of gas. Yeah, I know. The U.S. is always cheaper than American or than Canadian prices for fuel, but like it's not a heck of a lot. But there are times and places. Most of the population of Canada is close to the border, the U.S. border, because that's the warmer section. Anything anything a couple of 100 miles from the border northward is there's nothing. There's just abandoned country. I mean, there's some cities farther up, several 100 miles, but far and few between. Are bigger than ours, then maybe it's terribly different. But IDK, if your leaders are bigger than ours, Canadian leaders are bigger than American leaders, so our gallon is bigger than your gallon. I don't know by how much. I don't know what the difference is. $5, $5 US. So that's about, I don't know, $10 Canadian. I don't know what it is, but even the money exchange to begin with, $5 US a gallon. Now, wow, that's pretty high. Holy, I don't know what that is in Canadian money. And then that's your gallon is even smaller yet than our gallon. So you're getting less fuel. Holy, I'll have to figure that one out. What $5 in a U.S. gallon? How much that would be in a Canadian? Uh, how much $5? U.S. $5 in Canadian dollars buys how much fuel? Canadian fuel. I should figure that one out. So, anyways, the game capture, the webcam capture, chat box. Here we go, chat box capture. What do you mean by gas tax? You can raise your gas tax. It's not just. Usually, when we go to the pump here, the tax is all included in the get. What? But like, what do you mean? Theme, clean, select option. Oh boy, I don't know what the heck. Background. Okay, well, let's go for a little bit lighter background, maybe. How about Always show messages. Source, character, font settings, visual settings. Okay, trying to figure out how the heck do I... Okay, let's change the font to something else that's kind of readable. Done. Okay, let's try that. Taxes are always going up. I don't understand why they're going up, up, up. So I don't understand that. What do you mean? They'll put the taxes up on gas, and then what does that do? Is that obviously going to reflect when you there? What did the text turn out like? Is the text yellow now over on the side? Okay, here we got some information. $5 is $6.36 Canadian. Holy, for a gallon. And then our so that's not quite a full gallon of gas in Canada then for $6. Holy, because your gallon is smaller, so it would cost me more yet to fill that up. So it'd be pretty close to $7 for a gallon. Is okay. Wait a minute. Megan says a U.S. gallon is 3.8 liters, or a Canadian gallon is 1.2. Okay, so 1.2. Well, it's almost 1.25. Almost. So that's pretty good. That's pretty high. Your image is a little fuzzy, but audio and streaming is good. My image is a little fuzzy. Okay, that's because the camera I'm using. I'm not even actually using, well, it's my computer camera, but it's going through another piece of software called XSplit. That's probably not too good. Maybe that's why. Thanks, Bruce, for the info, though. You Googled it. Oh, cool. Gallon equals 3.78. Roughly. Okay. Let me just see here. Webcam. How can I change that? Webcam. XSplit. What if I change it to EasyCam? And then close the window. Probably it doesn't look like it's any more clear. That's for sure. It's probably because it's so big. If it was smaller, probably. Oops, wrong deal. Webcam, game console. Okay, what do we got here? Each state can add taxes to their fuel. Okay, so a liter of fuel costs different whatever state you're in. If they decide they want put more tax on, but so the price of 1 liter of fuel will go up if they put more. Better roads. Okay, yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Like when gas stations sell, here you see a gas station sitting on the corner. They're selling gas and they're selling also chocolate bars and all kinds of other stuff in there. Well, they're probably not making very much money on the gasoline itself. They'll probably make pennies on the gasoline. They're making more money on the other stuff they sell in the store than they do gasoline. I don't understand how some gas stations can sell just gas. The money they're making from selling 1 liter of fuel is not very much. Same here, Brene. Laugh out loud. Glad we Googled opposites. Okay. Each state can add their own tax. Fuel often supposedly to better their roads and pay for this and that. California and New York is higher taxes than most places. So where in the United States would the most population be? Is it in pockets here and there, or is it like in one general area? Like in Canada, where Toronto is, Toronto, Ontario, the Great Lakes, that's where actually 70% of Canada's population resides in that area. 70%. So you can understand when voting time comes, that area can determine who the Prime Minister is, more or less. So 70% of Canada's population is near the Great Lakes, like Niagara Falls and Toronto. Like Toronto is our biggest city. 5.6 million people, which compared to the U.S. is probably a small city. There are some cities that are huge in the United States, like 20 million people. Well, Texas doesn't change income tax either, so they are going to have more than other types of taxes too. You see how you all are short on money. Yeah, the state of California has money, but they're spending it incorrectly. Population of Canada is only about the same as California. Yeah, I know. There are some cities, maybe not necessarily in the U.S. I don't know where, but there's some cities in the world that are bigger than the whole population of Canada. I don't know if Mexico is. Yeah, simply amazing. There are some cities in the U.S. that are right up there, pretty close to the population of all of Canada. Especially some states, anyways. And it's weird to think of those things like Calgary, Alberta, if you're from Canada, and you know where Calgary is, a big city in Alberta. But the population of Calgary is greater than the whole population of the province of Saskatchewan. And there's some big cities in Saskatchewan. But the whole population of Saskatchewan is smaller than the population just of one city, Calgary. Like, it's huge. Read the chat just fine on the YouTube. However, there is no chat on the screen above. Okay, it is more spread out than Canada. Yeah, right, I figured. Well, New York has probably got lots of people. Mr. Ronnie Braun, what do you mean there? Read the chat just fine on the YouTube. However, there is no chat on the screen above. On the screen above. You mean like on the screen? Look at the governors in charge of each state you mentioned, going Green Mountain. And people like me who live out in the country, even if I'm in a trailer park. Yeah, it's weird how they run two different countries like that, side by side, and each one thinks they know how to run the world better. Ronnie Braun, something about text is not reading. Read the chat. You can read the chat just fine. Okay. When I go to the YouTube side, there's the chat box on the right hand side. I can read that no problem. In white text. And moderators in blue. But when I go to Stream Labs, on the screen you should see the chat window. Oh, there is nothing in the chat window there. There's a chat window there, but there's no text in there, I suppose, eh? Is that what you're talking about, Ronnie? Beside my video screen, there's this little box with the kind of a smiley face or whatever above it. That's where the chat window is supposed to be coming across there. I don't see that. And people like me who live out in the country, I can read the YouTube chat just fine. I was just letting you know that you did take down the chat off the screen next to you. Oh, I did? No, it should be there with yellow writing. Which states, Berday? Pretty sure Texas is probably more similar to, oh boy, you guys in your IN and CA and New York, California, and what's IN? India? Sorry, guys. Mark, hitch up and tow from across the pond. It must be tomorrow already there. Holy smokes, are late at night. Is it Sunday already? No, Mark, I'm trying out Streamlabs, OBS, instead of StreamYard. Simply because I always liked OBS, and you can do a lot more with it than you can StreamYards. But there's buts. Like OBS uses your computer resources. I don't have a strong computer, and then I need good Wi-Fi. But it seems to be holding out pretty good. And now the new OBS system has Ninja, which means I can bring up people on the panel very, very easy now compared to what it was before. It used to be really so difficult you didn't want to do it before. So, okay, Ronnie Brown is saying that the text beside me is gone. Well, it should be the text that you guys are typing in beside me. It should be there. Let me know if it is, or if it's not. I see no yellow writing. Do you see that box there, though? There's a box beside my video, my live screen, an empty box. Yes, in the box you had mine and Danny's comments earlier. I did? Oh, hey, there's an automated. You can tip. You can send a tip. Hi, hitch up and tow, Mark. Okay, what happened there then? It did have the chat box. Let's see, what did I change then on the chat box? Always show messages. Font is yellow. The chatter. Hide comment chat. Wait, I forgot. Oh boy, I don't know what happened. Dun, 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 dun. I see a neon looking empty box. Yeah, that neon looking empty box, that's where the chat is supposed to be happening. What you guys are typing in the chat window should be appearing over there in that chat window. Now there is a 6-second delay, so I'm quite not too sure how that, which one you'll see that there's probably a delay between what appears in that little box there and what appears on the right hand side where you type in. But anyway, that's a work in progress. I'm going to have to figure that one out. No more yellow writing. Yeah, you're probably right. Yes, empty box. A neon looking empty. And I can't, with OBS Studio here, I can't put up what, like you can in StreamYard, and put what you guys are saying below my picture. I can't do that with this. So, laugh out loud. Sorry, Wayne, I forgot Canada and America are united, but run differently. Yeah, no kidding. 2 different countries. Don't go live much, but only ever use StreamYard. Yeah, I've always only used, well, before I used to use OBS, but it was taxing on my system quite a bit. My nomadic thing is not in the back. Oh no, that's not in. It won't be in the background. Let me switch back to this one here. So now let me know. You should see yellow Nomadic Vanman in the background, a small video of me, and then yellow text on the far right side of what you guys are chatting about. I was late. It's going empty. What time for me? I was late, so it has to just be empty. Time for me. Your name, Nomadic Vanman, is no longer in the background either. Okay, it should be now. Hopefully, it may take 6 seconds even for that to happen. Well, that's funny because on YouTube, I do see the yellow text on the side. I don't know why. Okay, Megan says she sees yellow text, and you must be able to see Nomadic Vanman in the background, and then see my stream video. Okay, yeah, and I got to work with coloring. I can see different backgrounds and but yeah, you should see the text now. Obviously, it needs work as far as color goes, so that you can read and see. You can see the names. The names there are in red, but you can't read it very well. So I'm gonna have to change the coloring. Maybe the background picture, something brighter, different. It is all an experiment, and that's why I rely on you guys for your tips, hints, and tricks, so I can get my my stream working a little better. I was late. Okay, I see no robot box, but I do see some yellow text. Okay, there's no box anymore. No. Yep, there you go, Bruce says. Right on. Yes, now you can see some comments. So when your name is in the background, we can see at least one comment. Oh, well, wait a minute. Let me turn the image in the background off. There. Now you'll just have um, the chat text and my picture there. Okay, the background can see at least one comment. Correct, Nomadic Vanman in the background, and you are smaller. Right on. Everything may be working. Mark, Megan says, oh no, Mark is Santa Claus. Everyone be good. Yep, just need to be refined. Like, for example, the, what is it, the chat box. Okay. Font settings. You see, I should be able to change the fonts on. How come I can't change? The text and the font size. Visual chatter. Hide comments with this here. Muted chatters. Hide comments chat bots. Font source. I don't know, somewhere I can't find this where it says with the source. Colors of the names. It should be just like pick a color. Visual settings. Okay, put this back to black. Always show messages. Theme is called Chunky. I don't know what that does. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Okay, what else? Have a good day, Bruce. Armchair must be gotta go, Wayne. Okay, enjoyed. Thanks for popping in, my friend, my Canadian brother there. Thanks again, eh? And we'll catch you all on the next one there, Mr. Bruce. Yeah, no, I'm going to work on coloring and stuff later. I don't know if you go black background, then you got to make sure that all your bright colors so that everything pops out. Well, the chat it must take 6 seconds to go across now. So it should be popping up again. When you went back in black, we no longer see them. Chunky. That's what my wife calls me in bed. So I can see that the YouTube side is instantaneous. What I see coming across my end here is a 6-second delay. Yeah, I think when you're right, Megan, when I make any changes, it goes away, and then because it refreshes, and then it takes another 6 seconds for it to come back. So that's why it looks like it's went away and now it come back again. So I'm thinking that's what's going on. But so what I can tell is in the big black square that you can see on YouTube, you should be able to see a big black square with me in the bottom left corner, and then the chat window on the right side, top to bottom, in yellow, and then people's names in blue. Now I can change the yellow color easily, but I don't know how to change the blue color. Well, you guys, I think you're blue because you're moderators. Uh, well, no, Ronnie Braun is unfortunately not a moderator, but um, he's in blue also. Hmm. Yeah. I'm. I'm. I guess I'm pretty computer technical uh, literate. I know how computers function, how they work, and what they do. Back from the old DOS days, what I don't understand about computers is the new media like uh, Twitter and Instagram and Pinterest and Facebook and all those ones. I don't know how to use them. I do use them because when I like I said when I use YouTube and then put my video on Instagram and Facebook, it's just a click. I don't have to know how to use Facebook and Instagram, and Twitter, and all those. It must go away up here. You're good. I just forgot about the 6 second delay. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's sometimes longer or shorter. I guess it all depends. But it's around the 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7 second delay anyway. I can type something in and then I don't see it on my other end until 4 seconds later. I don't know, but they had been read. I think Renee and I only have our only mods here. Yeah, on the YouTube side, Megan, I can see you're blue, and um, Fairy Dust Renee is blue also. Maybe just make the background picture something on a solid background. Turn image in top left. Maybe just make the background picture something on a solid background. Turn image on top left. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could. I'm going to have to work on how I want that to look. That's for sure. Okay, so how can I? What if I click here? There. See, and then I was probably muted there. Okay, hang on. I'll be right back. I've got to turn the stove. Hang on. Okay, I think the audio should be back on. Uh, put image where the stars are. Are there stars on there? Okay. Oh, wow, I'm ever behind. when I come to the YouTube side, man, oh man, is it ever like way behind in action there. Image. So this image here that you can see right now, hang on, I can adjust that and put it up. Over there, like that sort of thing. I can put that like that. And if you put it in the background, then it goes behind everything. How far do you have to walk? I thought it was a camper. Wait a second now. Mark, what are you saying here? Good point. I suppose if the background's around the color, that they're writing all will be cool. Okay. How far do you have to walk? I thought it was a camper. Oh, I see. To go walk to the... Well, if I'm sitting in the passenger seat and I get a real good one going, I could spit in my toilet. Or I could throw... Well, the toilet's around the corner a little bit, but yeah, you're right. It's not far to go. Yeah, welcome back. See, that came on first. Oh, yuck. And now finally it came across on the YouTube side. So I'm very surprised. Okay, but there's no indication. Oh, wait a minute. Here it tells me something at the top here, which I didn't see before. There's only 2 in the viewers, but at least it tells me I've been on for an hour already. Holy smokes. Go to the YouTube live dashboard. Oh. View your live stream in web browser. And what's this one here? Edit. Edit your stream title and description. Oh, wow, I didn't know I could do all that. Well, let me just check out this here thing here. What do we got going? Let me pull this over on the side. Oh, wrong one. We need to go to image. There we go. Okay. There you go. Mr. Mark made it big. You know, I couldn't find my stuff for tea. I was going to make tea. What kind of tea we got here? Pomegranate, raspberry, and strawberry. That's the kind of tea I'm drinking today. Well, I'm going to make some water for tea. What's good to have tea? Megan, what temperature? Like really hot tea or a certain temperature? I always thought like tea should be like 80 degrees, 85 degrees. Agree. There's more than 2 viewers. There is on mine at the top there. It says two people. Well, okay, if Megan's in the house and Mark's in the house and Ronnie's, that's 3 already. I don't know where it gets its information from, but at the top of mine thing it says 2 viewers. Of course, I guess that all depends on how you're coming in. If you can come in as incognito, and that won't show up as a number on my end. My teenagers are cranky. Anyone want some kids? I'll smarten them up for you. How old are they? Or do they need smartening up, or do they know everything? I think YouTube's been a little glitchy these days. It depends on the tea. Typically, a bit less than boiling is good for little bit less than boiling. I wonder if it tells you what temperature it should be on here. Ingredients: green tea, pomegranate, raspberry, and strawberry flavored. Naturally fortified. Brewing instructions: steep for 2 minutes. Says absolutely nothing about temperature. One tea bag. But I like it like not so hot that you can't like drink it. Well, I am very surprised. Where's my keys now? I am very surprised on how Streamlabs works. It's working very well. Okay, I don't have my keys, folks. My keys can't go too far away. Da-da-da-da. Oh, no. Maybe hang on, guys. I have to try to find my keys. What's going on here? Well, sitting right on them. Jeepers. Man, when you get old, you get worried. Where's my keys? And then you're sitting on them. I gotta turn the heater on for a little bit. It's like 5.3 Celsius degrees outside, and it's 16 degrees Celsius in here. So we need it a little bit warmer. Just run yours through a coffee pot. Then leave it sit on steep until I can drink. Okay. 15 to 18. And yes, I think they know everything and do everything perfectly. Yeah, you got some of those, do you? They know how the whole world works already. And how many years of their childhood doesn't count? Because you can't know anything when you're like 1, 2, 3, 4. At what age do they start knowing everything? Oh, wow, Stream Elements, if you want to buy me coffee. Okay, good. It's at least... yeah, they're always in the last place you put them. And I couldn't feel it. I was sitting right on them. But, hang on. Okay, I have a key fob thing. You see that key fob thing there? That for my diesel heater, can turn it off and on. I can reach up on the wall and push it up, off and on there too. But it's much easier just a key fob. But I start panicking when I can't find things. And this is my house, my home. How many square feet of area do I take up? And yet I've lost some things in here already. A few things. And then every once in a while you'll bump into it and you come across it. Oh, there that is. It's been off and on since 13, eh? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, they're just in the last place I put them, that's for sure. So I don't know how to get an actual. Okay, let me have a look at YouTube side and see. Okay, see, even YouTube says there's only 2 viewing. Does it matter what that says? Hey, I have 9 likes. Must be 9 thumbs. And this was just a quick pop-up again too. It's um, just trying to check to see how all this works. So that it's good. Thanks for all the info anybody's put in there. The text there, I can just leave that in. I don't know if you want to. That's sort of showing for you guys. It would be showing the text twice. No, once in the chat box and once in the window there. Viewer count. Oh, it's been a glitch in viewer count. Oh, well, that makes sense. Yeah. I don't know if you guys do any geocaching at all. I'm a geocacher, but there's a saying there too for geocaching. When you hide something, it's usually hidden in plain sight. And my geocaches, I've got, I don't know, 50 geocaches out there that I've hidden, and 2,600 geocaches that I've found. So the ones that I do have out there, some of them, yes, are hidden, so you have a hard time finding them. But my MO for geocaches is when you look up the coordinates on the GPS unit, you drive out there. There it is, right there. It's not hard to find. The idea is a geocache. You have to find a piece of paper, the logbook it's called, and you go in there and then you sign the logbook. Well, you can find my geocache, but you have to find out how to get into it to get the logbook out to sign it. So that's what I like my geocaches to be. So they're hidden in plain sight. The idea is to get in to it. Oh yeah, usually when you go to geocaching.com, if you don't have to pay to be a member, but you can become a member. And if you then go to the map view of the geocaches and say, oh, here's one over here close to me, and then you click on it and read it. You want to read when it was found last, if it was found, things like that, how big it is. It all depends on how you like to geocache. Micros are, if you're first-time geocaches, are hard to find because they're small. You want to go for regular size ones or small size, they're called, like regular, small. Micros are pretty small. You can turn off YouTube chat to watch the full screen, so that's cool. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I didn't realize that. But then you can't type and chat. You need the chat box up to chat. You could read what's going on. Yeah, I see what you mean. I've had a few that say that they've never found them. Occasionally. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, you already found that out. But then you can't talk. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I often wondered why would people put the chat box up on like what you guys are discussing there, the 2 chat boxes. Why have it pop up like I'm putting it up there? Why have that even bother coming up on there? It's a waste of space. I could put something else up there. like a background of some sort, some other. You're reading the chat box on the right hand side anyway. Good for reruns. Yeah, okay. But then you can't talk. Okay, right. It does work if you just want to watch. Quit letting me unless I pay. So we just quit doing it. Yeah, everybody wants money, don't they? Oh, and then the stream elements pops up something else. Should follow you on YouTube. Oh, my YouTube channel. What do you know? Yeah, and then when you want to watch a YouTube video, it all depends on what you're watching it on. Whether it be a small phone, and then the difference is even between an Android and an Apple, then whether you're watching it on a tablet or a laptop or a computer or a TV, they all act differently, and they all have their YouTube did some updates to my phone. Now there's no timestamp with any comments. Oh, really? What I like about the phone, I don't know if it works on the phone, on a laptop anyways, if I hover over if I see the screen full of the different videos that are put up there for me to watch for that day if I want to, if I hover over them, it used to play 1 second and then it would cycle that 1 second over and over and over and over. Now you can watch the whole video, no audio, but you can watch the whole video without clicking on it, which is weird. Does that considered a click then, or did they take the click away? That's weird. I'm always watching from an Android phone. It might not be this one, but always a phone. Okay. You may want to just see solid letters for your Nomadic Vanman. Yeah, that Nomadic Vanman there is just a picture that I had for I think that's from my channel site. But I've only popped this up for just today. But thanks for the suggestions though, because that's what this is up for. That's a good idea. Yeah, I would agree with that. If I'm going to put Nomadic Vanman up there, I don't know if I'm going to put that up there at all. That's just one picture that I had sitting on my computer. But yeah, when it's bigger, it's a Photoshop trick thing. The trees are in front, and then the Nomadic Van. Well, it's a sunset picture with and then you cut out just the Nomadic Vanman part, cut everything else out, just black. So that's what's happening there. Yeah, just solid Nomadic Vanman if I want to put that on. The chat window, the chat popping up there, I don't think I'll put that on. I think I might just leave that off. I don't understand why that chat box has to be there. Alert box is off. I don't know what the alert box does. There's an alert box now right above the Vanman name. So we'll see if anything pops up on it. That was grayed out. And then a guest. That's if I have a guest on. Those are grayed out. They claim that it's not counted as a view, but then they still put them in my history. If they run on that silent because my phone screen is on. Wow, okay. If video is muted, the creator may not get a credit. Yeah, that's what I mean. If you don't click, that's the thing. I can hover over the video and then I can actually watch it. And then there's a bar across the bottom. I can actually skip through it, like go to the middle, go to the end. I can watch any part of it without actually clicking on the video. So now the computer still knows that I'm viewing it. So YouTube must count that as a click. I don't know. I know the computer can still tell that their algorithm can still tell that I watched it. But now I'm not quite too sure. I don't know. There you go. Going Green Mom. I know everything, but I'm 69, but I know everything already. I've had 69 years of worth of being able to figure things out. I just turn it up one notch. I can't hear it anyway. If you don't click it, okay. If I'm given someone some watch time, I just turn it up one notch. I can't hear it anyway. Same here. Yeah. And what I've been doing, like I've been doing with Megan here, she has playlists, and I just click on the playlist and let it run. And then I minimize that, and I just let it go from one to the next, to the next, to the next, and then just let it go until all the videos are played. And then I'll go to the next. And I've done hers all already. It gives her some time. And I don't have to actually, it's not that I don't want to watch them, but some of them are quite long and stuff, and I've got things to do. So I just put it on, give her the time and the credit for the watch time. So that's what I've been doing for a few people. Sometimes I need the resources of my own computer when I'm online, so I don't do that all the time. But I keep track of which ones I've done and keep going. Yeah, you're right, Mark. You have to be a teenager in order to know everything. I'm a long way from teenager. So, hey, does that count as I have forgotten more than some teenagers know today? Very true, Mark. I probably knew everything then too. Yeah. Well, I know. When I was a teenager, I do know that. I even said I know everything, and I was trying to justify how I know everything. And you're still in school. You're still in the learning process. Oh, Megan says that no worries. I don't watch my early stuff anyway. Yeah, I don't know. You watching it yourself probably doesn't count as a watch time, but I did go back and watch all my earlier ones when I went across Canada, my first ones, just to see where I've been. Because now those are just a memory. It's nice when you're doing it at the time, but after it's all over, it becomes a memory. And I'd love to go back. Hopefully the virus is gone and I can do that again. I want to see my own country first here. Yeah, I know, Mark. You're the only one watching Going Green Mum there, and then Ronnie Bronner there too. So I don't know how that works. You're seeing one. I don't know. I guess I don't count on that. I just see people typing, and then, oh, there's a person. Yeah, there's another one. Wow, there's another one. Yeah, you're the top first. How to redo and make more watchable. Yeah, I have actually taken some of my old videos and re-edited them a little different, and then put them up again because they were so nice. Well, to me, I like them. I don't really. You can't cater to everyone, so you just put out there, what you think is good. So that's your biased opinion on that. It's you can't please everyone, so you just please yourself and put it out. And hopefully, someone will like it. You can tell. And I tried to go through a lot of the ones that I have a lot of views on, and most of those are diesel heater ones. So there again, now what I try to do then is it's got to be winter time. Who's going to watch diesel heater reviews and anything about them in summer? So I've got to put out, and another one's coming out on Thursday. A friend of mine had one that had the weirdest problems and couldn't get it fixed. So finally I took it apart, burnt out all the excess fuel that was in there. It was just pumping in way too much fuel. It couldn't stay lit because there was just too much residue in there. And then we burnt it all out and put it all back together, and still had a fail. I guess it was still too much in there. So new diesel heater is in order. Okay. Yeah, Mark, what else is new? YouTube's always playing with us. There is no possible. You got to think of YouTube as like God. You you can't figure it out. I mean, if you could figure out YouTube, you could have everything you wanted. You could have all the subscribers. You could have all the watch time, uh, and that's what. If you're on YouTube and putting out videos, you're obviously looking at how can I make a dollar or two for what I'm doing. If you have absolutely no content, then you're just in for the watching. Yes, I understand that. But if you're making videos and you're trying to get there, well, YouTube's are they trillion or only billion? Multi-billion-dollar company. They can't afford to pay the people that are actually making them money. So it's the videos online that are making them the money. They can't afford to pay the people that are putting them out there. Anyway, my personal opinion on how YouTube should be smartened up. There again, I'm 69. Yes, I know, but I know it all now, Mark. I think, I speak, therefore I am. Follow me on Instagram. Okay, Instagram needs a space after the word Instagram. That won't work. You see, I should be reading all these things. You can be tipping me on this here stream, blah, 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 blah. Thank you kindly for any donations you make. It helps a lot and will not be forgotten. Oh, great. I don't remember writing that one, but I must have, because that's how that works. Okay, so let me just see here. I'm going to do away with the black background and make a pictured background of some sort. Two methods. One with just me, on there, and then a place where I can put other people if I want them to come on there. So let's turn the chat box off. The webcam we'll have to leave on. The image in the background we can turn off. And the webcam group, that's the whole group. That can be made big, like so. There, now when I go to YouTube side, it's going to take 6 seconds. Wow, it's amazing. Okay, there, that disappeared. The chat box disappeared. My name in the background disappeared. And now my video should be large. Now I could have that or my video smaller in a little box and then have a different picture in the background or whatever. Okay, you can tip. I would be freaking for a couple of days without YouTube. Then I think I would be over an addiction. Yeah, my friends, I like what you have. Okay, I might have got that a little bit late there, Mark. Like what I had before with the names and the chat and all that stuff on there, or the way it is now with just a big picture. Anyways, because it's the 6 second delay. By the time you type something in and I read it, I enjoy it, and it's a nice destination if needed. Distraction if needed. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so much to play with and to get everything working. Intermission time is with a big screen again, and it's pretty fuzzy. That's because I don't have my other camera involved in here. What do I have for camera? Webcam. It's just easy camera or XSplit camera. Ooh, I don't have my new one, custom resolution. Deactivate, configure video. Anyway, we won't play around, otherwise I might be gone. Thank you, Megan. What's for supper? It's just about going on 4 o'clock here. And sounds like a good idea. I think I'll go and find something I can make. I gotta go shopping. So I think I'll go do some shopping. I just want to thank each and every one of you that are in the house here or that have been in the house and left. Thank you for popping in, helping me out configuring this new OBS system and setup here. I think I can work with. The only problem is you can't see what's going on until you go live. So I can't play with it. I tried to do it on private, but things don't work on private. So you need someone to come in to help. So that's why I appreciate each and every one of you for helping. Thank you, Megan, for all you've done today. And Ronnie Braun, thank you for being Mr. Number One. And you got some competition there, I know, anyways. And thanks everyone for popping in and showing your support and your love. And again, if nobody has told you today that they loved you, please let me be the first to tell you I love each and every one of you, especially today. It's a beautiful day. Stay calm, stay awesome, be kind, and we'll catch you guys all on the next one, on the Sunday Funday. Beef and broccoli. Oh, sounds good. All right, guys, hitch up, Mark, everyone, Megan, thank you all for popping in.